Good. Okay, I don't have to do the intro. I'm sorry. This is the part 2. My phone kept ringing, and it usually doesn't stop the recording when that happens, but the phone is just going crazy right now, and I was in the middle of recording. So just to pick back up where we left off, we have to make sure that whatever it is we're supposed to accomplish with certain people happens, okay? Some people don't consider how we are actually spiritual beings. They're just still in the human experience and human aspect of it. And some of these people are souls who haven't yet evolved at a spiritual vibration high enough to start understanding things from a certain level. They're just on your frequency because God has allowed them to understand certain things and be aware of certain things, but it doesn't mean that they are spiritual or believing in the Creator. And that's important to know, because a lot of people, they have money, they're influential, and they may even be good people, right? Like, just because someone doesn't believe in God doesn't mean that God has allowed bad spirits to attach themselves to the person, right? And just because a person believes in God doesn't mean they don't have any bad spirits attached to them. So we have to make sure that we are receptive to things that we're not familiar with, to things that may seem a little odd, a little weird, a little off-putting, hard to conceive. There's going to be a reason, right, for all of this, but the gist of this conversation is to not get so caught up in the spiritual when you're trying to take care of things that are surface level. A lot of people are not going to be with the shit. Like, I'm just telling you, like, you're gonna have people looking at you like you crazy because you decided to walk with the Creator. And some of them are not going to understand it. And the people that don't understand it are the people that haven't made the connection. Some people need physical proof of the existence of God, and you may be that proof. But before you get to display all of God's goodness and His grace and His mercy, His protection and His guidance, you want to reel them in first. Okay? We've talked about having soulmates and spiritual mates and purpose helpers. Some of the people, like I said, are not going to be even aware that God is using them to help you for God. Some people are not going to be aware of that. And you don't want to ruin it by being a person who keeps bringing up God. If a person doesn't believe in God and you keep bringing up God, they're going to think you're crazy. If a person doesn't know anything about spirituality and spiritual warfare, and you're talking about, hocus pocus, witchcraft and voodoo and, putting spirits inside of animals, they're going to run the opposite way. I'm telling you. Trust me. And this doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out conversation. I'm not going to record this for the entire 15 minutes because we already have the first half up. But I'm serious. This is not something that we are going to have to, deal with on a consistent basis, right? It's just going to be for a season. A lot of these people are some of those people that God is calling into a higher vibration. He's going to use you, but it's going to be surface level stuff. Some of this stuff is going to be set up through work, through worldly things in order to captivate their attention. And some of this stuff is going to be things that you feel like you need to get away from, things you've already gotten away from. but you're kind of still there, this is where that bridge kind of gets closed off. After you're done dealing with these people, you're going to be completely done with certain things. But this is the bridge that they're going to walk over to get into the circle of God. And you have to try to not be so spiritual around people that don't believe in God, that don't have a spiritual understanding, that are not into certain things. Because some people, they know it exists, but they're just not into it. They're not attracted to it. They don't appreciate it. They don't feel the need, or they don't have a desire for it. Okay? A lot of this stuff is going to be hard to understand. Trust me on this. Don't allow yourself to get so caught up in the religious, spiritual, unseen aspects of things that you start pulling away from the things you need to accomplish in the 3D. This is still a reason why we're here, right? You don't want to allow yourself to get caught up in pieces that other people can't put together. At least not in front of them, right? You can go pray in the bathroom. You could be praying to yourself without people knowing that you're praying. But until God has revealed to you, and you're going to know who these people are. You're going to know. Okay, it's not going to be a question. All right. But I'm going to end it here. I do love y'all. I hope y'all are drinking your water, eating your fruit and vegetables, and sipping on your own tea because it's free. All right. Love y'all.